Hey, how are you doing? Today, I want to talk about business framework, which I place importance on. But before that, there's one thing I just want to tell you here. I don't have any confidence on explaining everything without posing in English. And it probably frustrates you while listening to my talk. So, I'm gonna read the script that I made beforehand. So, probably while I read my script, my eyes will drop down. But as much as possible, I will make effort to raise my eyes up to camera. So let's begin. So if you do your business, I think you always have to pay attention to business framework or business strategies to clarify the problem in your business. If you confront the problem in business, and no matter what type of business you're doing, I believe you have three strategies in business. The first one is creation strategy, and the second one is effective strategy, and third one is custom strategy. And creation strategy is selling your featured products or the product that follow the trend. So this is a creation strategy. And the effective strategy is how you can effectively satisfy people's demand, which is like you imagine McDonald's operation and you just think about how you can raise turnover rate to improve efficiency in restaurant or in fast food chain. Customer strategy is, in other words, high price, high quality strategy, which is like thinking about how you can satisfy your customers' demand perfectly and thinking about how to make people repeat buying your products or services. For example, in a fine sushi dining restaurant, a chef understands the customer's favorites, and when a customer sits a seat without saying a word, a chef start making sushi for the customers without taking an order, and provide what he likes, and also adjust the quantity of food in accordance with customers' body condition. So this is a really special treatment. So this is customer treatment. So depending on what strategy you place more importance on, your business scheme is going to be different. So in creation strategy, if you deal with trend products, you can advertise and sell your product via Instagram and Facebook or other social network services efficiently on the internet. And in effective strategy, this is a kind of operation strategy, and this is not external element of business, but this is internal element of business. So it is like you invest to human resources to improve efficiency per hour, right? So the most important thing that you have to pay attention to in effective strategy is like you invest your money and time to employees training. For example, you imagine a product line in hamburger foods factory. So the workers in the factory share three roles in the process of making hamburgers. And the first process is cutting buns in half. And the second process is putting patties between the bun. And third process is wrapping hamburger around with a paper. So a person who cuts buns in half can complete 60s within an hour. And a person who put patties between a bun complete 30s within an hour. And a person who wrap hamburger around with a paper completes 60s within an hour. So how many hamburgers do you think can be produced through whole process within an hour? It is 30. In this case, the productivity of whole process is pretty much affected by the lowest productivity process. So for another example, if this whole process of hamburger production is done by one person, a person can make 15 hamburgers within an hour. So, and if there are two more people who do the same thing, the effectivity and efficiency of making hamburger is going to be 3 times more than one person. So the amount of hamburgers produced within an hour in this way is 45. So I mean, training one person to be able to master the whole process by himself is way more effective than training a person to be able to one process by sharing whole process with 3 people to complete hamburgers. So as I said, in business, the productivity of whole process tend to be pretty much affected by the lowest productivity process. So I think this is the best effective strategy. And if this strategy works, you can reduce the amount of workers you hire in the company. Then you can reduce the labor costs, and you can invest the remaining surplus to other business or developing other products. So from now on, I think the business style that a company entrusts one business to workers with a certain discretion is going to be mainstream in the future. Like a company leaves tasks of management and sales and marketing and finance, everything to one person. So this style will make a very strong company, I believe. And in customer strategy, there are really important elements, which is EECD. EECD is abbreviation of entertainment and exclusivity and customize and dynamic price. Entertainment is an element of how well you entertain your customers, and exclusivity is an element of how you can give your customer special treatment exclusively, like you provide membership system or make a membership club or bar. And customize is an element of how you can satisfy customers' demand by customizing products or services flexibly in accordance with customers' requests. And the most important thing in customize is how well you understand your customer and your customer's demand. And the dynamic price is a pricing strategy in which a business sets flexibly prices for products or services based on customers' demand, based on customers' requests. So customer strategy consists of these 4 elements. So I always cherish this business framework. So at a first glance, it's a really natural thing that you don't actually learn from it, from this framework. But I believe if you pay attention to these things, it is really easy for you to find the problems of your business. If you confront the hardship, if you confront the obstacles when you run your business.